Dear teachers and dear students, good morning. Today I will tell you about an American artist. His name is Sylvester Stallone, spelling Sylvester, Sylvester Stallone, Stallone. Sylvester Stallone has one of the most inspiring success stories. Before he made it big, he was essentially a starving artist. Starving means when someone doesn't have any food to eat is called starving. For many years, during and after his college years, he worked odd jobs to pay the bill. Odd jobs means petty jobs, small jobs, while simultaneously taking on any acting roles, and simultaneously means at the same time taking on any acting roles he could find to keep his dream of becoming a successful actor alive. It was a struggle that Sylvester would endure for many years. Endure means to suffer. In fact, how many years he suffered, endured the difficult days for 7 years. Throughout all of those 7 challenging years, Sylvester would gain a few small roles in a handful movies. Handful means in a few movies, but nothing grand enough. Gain a few small roles in a get his career launched. Launched means to start. There are two meanings of launch. Launch. Launch means boat and launch means start. If we are considering it as a noun, then we will say boat. If we are using it as a verb form, that is called to start. During those 7 long years of striving, he came face to face with near poverty. Striving means when we are making efforts seriously, that is called striving. He came face to face with near poverty, getting so desperate for money. Desperate meant when we are in hopelessness, when we don't have any hope is called desperate, desperate. Getting so desperate for money, he at one point had to sell his wife's jewelry out of desperation for money. He even had to sell his dog because he couldn't keep him fed. Fed is the second form of feed, and food is noun. And what is the form of verb? If you want to use food as a form of verb, feed. And this one is the second form. And to top it all up, there came a point where Sylvester was homeless and had to sleep outside for a number of days. After facing seemingly insurmountable odds, insurmountable means which couldn't be overcome, which couldn't be won, which couldn't be controlled over, that's called insurmountable. After facing seemingly insurmountable, seemingly means appearingly, insurmountable odds for 7 years, he would finally get his big break, and this break would come after he managed to get a script he wrote in 3 days flurry of inspiration. Script means when there is a written form of any movie, any play, that is called script. He wrote in 3 days. Flurry of inspiration. Flurry, Flurry. Flurry means a small swirling mass of something, sudden gusts of winds. In Punjabi we say Vavrula. Flurry of inspiration in front of 2 big short directors in Hollywood. It was his defining moment that would learn the tides for Sylvester Stallone, and his career would skyrocket after he negotiated the lead role in the film. Negotiated means when we are discussing any point with other people to give the final stage, that is called negotiations. The lead role in the film that would come to known as Rocky, Rocky. That Rocky film is world famous. Success What is the quote of the day? Success comes to those